And welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Rachael Thompson-Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. This week's energy forecast is for August the 3rd through to August the 9th, with the overall theme being let it go to let it flow. Let's dive in and explore the beautiful messages coming through the cards. Monday and Tuesday is the card of limitations. Wednesday through to Friday is the card of abundance. And the weekend's message is moon cycles. Now, on August the 3rd, we embark on yet another magical full moon. As we know, it's that moment when the moon is at the highest volume that has quite a big impact on us as humans, and we all show different symptoms and it affects us all differently, and each month it can present itself so differently than what it did the previous month. So Monday and Tuesday, as you can see with the card being of limitations, it's that moment to just let them go. It's that moment where your soul opens up and it reveals to you your cycles, your patterns, your themes, the things that are holding you back, all of those shitty stories that we hold dear and deeply within our own self, is that the light is shining on them as an opportunity for you to simply surrender and let them go. Limitations is about understanding. It's the moment to be able to see yourself succeeding. If you can recognize that there is something that is preventing you from the success that you know deep within your soul, that's part of your destiny, then the question begs to offer is, why do we hold on to it so much? This is that moment where you get to decide what it is that you want to hold on to. Is holding on to your fears so much more powerful than your dreams and goals and your aspirations? If you know that through letting something go opens up more available space for the magic to appear and for people to show up to help you achieve what it is that you want, then from that conscious point, then we also know that this is not conducive to your own self. And with that moment, we have that conscious awareness is that moment that we energetically shift into that space of moving into what do we need to be able to let go of. The limitations and the full moon on the 3rd of August is this beautiful moment that the universe provides you with to be able to surrender anything that is just not of your beautiful divinity anymore, which then opens up the magical space for Wednesday through to Friday for the abundance card. As you can see, through letting things go, we move out of that lack mentality and we move into that abundant mindset and mindset energy. The abundance card is a beautiful recognition of that inner work that you have been doing around being able to see yourself being abundantly supported and supplied for. Now, abundance, this card also signifies that beautiful moment of money coming forward into your world, but it's also about the shift where where you recognize that you have the ability to be abundant in everywhere of your life, abundant in love, abundant in support, abundance in energy, the abundance of you being able to breathe into your visions, the abundance of all the beautiful things that's going to take to be able to make your dreams come true. You start seeing them all showing up in your world, and that all begins because of that moment where you have decided that you are worthy and deserving, and that you are receptive and allowing yourself to be able to receive the abundance that you were born with. It is our birthright to be abundant. It's just only our human part that comes into play. And it also means that you have broken through those money stories that every single person that walks this earth has. It could be you've heard the stories before of money doesn't grow on trees, or any of those types of money stories that have plagued your consciousness and embedded itself into your energy frequency. Is now that moment where you've been doing all of that beautiful inner work where you know that you are worthy. And it's more than it's just about worthy. It's just a birthright. You don't have to be a good person. You don't have to jump through hoops. Sometimes we think that abundance is something that if I'm good, then I receive. If I'm not, I don't like to use the word bad. If I'm not good or if I'm not aligned, then it's not going to come to me. There are old paradigms within our minds that we have broken through, and the human consciousness, because we all understand that that's only society that has led us to believe that you have evolved so much more, and you understand that abundance and money is just about a frequency that you can tune into. This is this beautiful moment where you can tune into more of being aligned with that abundance flow by any money mantras that really resonate with you. I'm going to share with you my most favorite money mantra. One, I like to keep them really simple, because if they're really long and get complicated, I tend to forget them, and then they don't feel like they're deeply connected with me. So the money mantra that I like to use, that you may find may resonate with you, is money comes to me easily and frequently, and I am an amazing receiver of abundance. They're two of my favorite. One, it works on tuning into the frequency of abundance, and the second is about opening up that portal to allow yourself to receive, because it's easy to be able to manifest what you want. The second part of the equation is giving yourself permission to receive. So that's Wednesday through to Friday. When it comes through to the weekend's energy, you may find that there is that moment to be able to sit back and honor the journey that you've been on this week. The moon cycles card is about knowing that not only does the moon go through lots of different cycles, but we as humans do too. The beautiful moon that you had at the beginning of the week is offered that portal for you to be able to surrender and let go. The weekend's energy is about saying congratulations for choosing a different pathway that leads you back to your soulful truth. This is a beautiful moment to recognize that every single step that's taken for you to be where you are right at this moment. A lot of the times we only worry about the next step, the next thing to do, without recognizing just how far you've come. The moon cycles card on the weekend is about recognition of all of those tiny steps that you have taken to be the beautiful person that you are, and now it's time to celebrate that within yourself, and knowing that the moon is illuminating not only your ability to surrender and let go, but the full moon is also a beautiful moment to manifest more, because it's illuminating not only your limitations, but it's illuminating, and I love how this card is coming up, and that word illuminating. So I love how this card comes up after the abundance card, because the full moon is also a potent time for you to be able to manifest more magic and more abundance in your world. So I love how that follows on after the abundance card. So, because as we know, the more we let go, the more we're in flow to allow it to come into our world. So this is this beautiful moment where keep following that intuitive guidance. Keep being aligned with your passion and your purpose, and keep doing all of that inner work, because as you can see, the Oracle cards are giving you every single step that you can do to stay in that magical space of honoring all that you are and staying committed to you and what that means for you. And that is your dreams, your passions, your purpose, your energy, your spiritual practices, all of those things that it takes you to help you be the most gorgeously aligned version of self, where you can stand tall and proud and say, I am all that I am, and I continue to do that inner work that's required for me to be here at this moment, and I'm going to take this time and I'm going to celebrate my wins. And this is how we can learn to stay more connected with our own self. So I wish you an incredibly amazing week. Much love. Take care, and remember, abundance is your birthright, and this is your moment to open up that portal, tap into that frequency of abundance, and let it just flow all around you. So have an incredibly abundant week. Take care.